So today we have our esteemed faculties of the university who are representing B.tech program. So sir, could you please introduce the faculty members of B.tech program?
Sridevi, uh, uh, I just want to introduce my professors. They are having a very good experience. They are working in various colleges and universities. And I want to introduce the four professors from my B.tech. They are my team now. Dr. Mamta, Professor, Dr. Jayshree Nair, Professor, Dr. Ramya, Professor, Dr. Vijayan, Professor. So they are having a very good experience in many areas, which includes computer science, electronics and communication engineering, and electrical and electronics engineering. So they have a wider knowledge. I can proudly say that they are very strong team in our B.tech program. Thank you, Sridevi.
Welcome. So it's pleasure to meet you all. So let's pose some questions to the faculty members of the B.tech program. Okay. Hi, Dr. Ramya. So what are the career prospects with B.tech program?
As a CSE graduate, one can opt a career, and there are wide opportunities. One can take the career in the software development. Under the software development, they can be a software engineer, software developer, website developer, a mobile app developer. In the domain of data science and analytics, they can be a data science engineer or a data analyst. Similarly, in the field of cyber security, one can opt a career as cyber security analyst, ethical hacker. In the field of AI and ML, which is booming nowadays, they can take up a career as AI engineer, ML engineer. In the field of cloud computing, they can take up the opportunity as cloud engineer, cloud architect. Similarly, in the R&D domain, they can go with the innovations, build solutions for computing, and those things can be taken up to the level of product, and then it can be patentable. So, in the R&D domain, they could be called as R&D engineer. Similarly, you can have they can take up a career in IT solutions. As well as nowadays, there are certain areas in CSE streams where in which it is fetching a huge salary, like prompt engineering, DevOps, MLOps. In the field of telecommunication, they can choose a career as a telecom engineer, network engineer. In the domain of VLSI, I would like to highlight one particular point here. The Indian government has sanctioned the Semicon India project. It's a project of 76,000 crores, and based on that, the Indian government is generating the fab labs. So there, by the end of 2030, there is a need of 3 lakh VLSI design engineers, and every year this number gets doubled. So in the stream of VLSI design, a ECE graduate can opt a career as an VLSI engineer, ASIC design engineer, FPGA engineer, front-end engineer, ASIC physical design engineer. We have another wide range of opportunities in the field of signal processing as signal processing engineer. In the field of control systems, they can choose a career in control engineer. As a EEE graduate, that is in the field of electrical and electronics communication, the opportunities are wide open. They can also enter into the IT service, as well as they can go into power system design. They would be called as power engineers. In the electrical systems, they could take up a career as electrical grid engineers, control system, control engineer, automotive engineer, embedded system. Either they can enter into firmware design, where they'll be called as firmware design engineer, as well as they can go into constructions field, where they can take up a career as electrical engineer.
Looks like there is a lot huge career prospects for the aspirants as well. And thank you, ma'am, for giving the insightful information to the students as well as parents. They'll get a brief idea about it. I want to ask another question. What are the placement opportunities in this program?
Okay, here at Sapthagiri, apart from the technical skills, what the student gain, we have exclusively a training and placement team wherein which they take care of giving employment skills, career counseling, as well as some training related to the soft skills like team management, etc. The highly paid sectors are in the field of IT, software and IT, hardware and networking, healthcare, finance. So, relating with respect to these sectors, as a CSE graduate, there are wide variety of opening, and whatever I mention, there is no limit, and there is no. It will not be exhaustive because the stream is developing, emerging to the core. In the field of CSE, in the IT firm, there are companies like HCL, Cognizant, Wipro. In the field of IT services, TCS, Capgemini, KPMG are there. In the domain of commerce, e-commerce, we have major companies like Amazon, Alibaba, Flipkart, as well as the students can also get placed in financial companies like Flipkart, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. Apart from all these things, the students as a CSE graduates can also get into the consultants service. As a EEE graduate, one can get a placement opportunity in the IT sector. As well, there are certain specialized company relating to this area, like in the power system, we have ABB, Apollo Electric. In the field of maintenance, we have as well ABB, Philips visiting, and in the field of control systems, we have once again Cognizant, Capgemini. These are the wide areas where a student can find a placement opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this valuable information. Hello, Dr. Jayesh, ma'am. So, what is the role of specialization in B.tech program?
Okay, so any student who has successfully completed his 12th and is aspiring to be an engineer will have this question in his mind, whether to opt for a B.tech general or a B.tech with specialization.
Exactly.
A general B.tech program is a 4-year program in engineering in disciplines like computer science and engineering, electronics and communication engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, and so on. So in a general B.tech, a student will have the opportunity to develop knowledge and skills in all the major areas under that particular discipline. Let us say, for example, we take B.tech General in Computer Science and Engineering. A student will learn subjects like data structures, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, data structures, web and application development. And what happens is all the major courses will be covered in a general B.tech program. Now, if we look at a B.tech with specialization, from the second year of his B.tech degree, 50 to 60% of the subjects will be focused on the specialization. So, a student will develop in-depth knowledge in that particular specialization. So, what we can say is that if a student has decided that he wants a career in a particular domain, he can choose a B.tech with specialization. If a student wants to explore the particular discipline and then later on specialize, he can do specialization by doing some certification programs, higher studies, and so on. So if a student wants to explore the discipline as such first and then later on specialize, he can opt for the evergreen general B.tech programs. And if you see around us, a lot of innovations are happening around us in the way we work, in the way we study, in the way we travel. We hear about the Olas, the Swiggies, the Instamart, ChatGPT, These are all the innovations that are happening around us. And these innovations are happening because of advancements in areas like artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science. So the career opportunities are huge in these domains also. So the job opportunities in these domains are also huge, and it will be there for the next 5 to 10 years. So keeping all these futuristic industry requirements, we have developed B.tech programs, general B.tech programs in computer science and engineering, electronics and communication engineering, and electrical and electronics. Keeping in mind these futuristic industry requirements, we are offering general B.tech programs in computer science and engineering, electronics and communication engineering, and electrical and electronics engineering. We also have 3 programs with specialization, which is B.tech with computer science and engineering, specializing in artificial intelligence and machine learning. The second specialization is in data science, and the third one is CSE with specialization in artificial intelligence and data science. All these courses are curated in association with the industry, and they are very relevant today.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving the brief introduction about the specialization. I think people would have got, students and our parents would have got the idea about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Vijayan. So I could ask you, what are the area of applications of B.tech program?
I am Dr. K. Vijayan, Professor, School of Engineering and Technology, Sapthagiri NPS University. I am going to brief about the various applications of the various B.tech programs offered in Sapthagiri NPS University. Engineering careers are the top trending job opportunities that are available based upon the Bureau of Labor Statistics and Engineering Job Outlook. Currently, there is a demand for engineers, and the demand for engineers is growing exponentially. For every year, there is an 8.2% of increase in demand for engineers. Engineering graduates can join in public sectors like ISRO, DRDO, BAR, Vikram Bharat Sharma, Indian Railways, and Electricity Board. And they can also join the private sectors. Coming to various courses, for AI and ML, there is a demand for AI engineers, where the integration of the AI with ML, they enter into the software development, where you will be having the emerging intelligent apps like Google Lens, Google Maps, chatbots are being designed, and ML, which will be relying on natural language processing in Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa. And currently, Netflix and Amazon are also based upon AI-driven recommendations. So there is a current requirement for AI and ML engineers, and these AI and ML engineers are the top trending emerging jobs based upon LinkedIn. And the course Computer Science and Engineering graduates can develop as a full stack engineer, software developer, web developer, game developer, and for their specialized courses, they can also go for DevOps, SRE, platform engineer, cloud engineer, and they can find their jobs in tech companies like TCS, Wipro, CTS, and the product-based companies like Amazon, Google, Zoho, and they will be having quite a lot of opportunities where they can become as a software architect, and they can also become an entrepreneur. Data engineering graduates, the demand for the data graduate engineers are increasing day by day as the company rely on data-driven business decisions like Ola, Uber, Swiggy, and Zomato. They all rely on the data-driven decisions, making business decisions based upon their data. So currently there is a demand for data engineers, and these data engineers with the right expertise, they can be becoming as a data engineer and cloud engineer, big data analytics, and business analytics. These are the various positions that the data engineers can be taking up in their tech related companies. Electronics and communication engineering graduates will play a vital role in innovations and technologies, as they will be able to be the part of their modern wireless communication systems starting from 4G, and currently we are being in the 5G, where it will be enabling the faster data transfer for vehicle to vehicle communication and vehicle to infrastructure communications, and the further developing 6G, which will be integrating with quantum computing for faster data transfer and a reliable data transfer. And they will be involved in the design of a wireless communication networks, high speed networks, and also they will be establishing a secure data transfer in the various networks. And in the case of the EC graduates, with the specialization of the VLSI design, they will be involved in the design of high speed integrated circuits, where they will be able to design a complex chips, and they will be able to improve the performance of the circuits, where they will be used in the case of the front end and back end design engineer, where they will be involved in the design of high speed circuits with the development of the back end tool, cadence tool, where they will be involved in the back end design for physical design, and also they will be going for the development of the fast development architectures. VLSI architectures or high speed architectures will be designed for the development. Coming to the embedded domain, the graduates, those who have been taking up as the embedded domain, they can become as a firmware engineer, will be involved in the development of embedded architectures, and they will be along with the integrated with IoT for smart buildings, smart homes, and also it will be used for personalized healthcare monitoring. Electrical and electronics engineering graduates will be playing a vital role in the power distribution, power generation, battery management, green energy, solar cell, and the current EV technology. Thank you.
Thank you so much for providing the insights of the area of applications of B.tech program. Hello, Dr. Mamta.
Hello.
So, how B.tech acts as a cutting edge career program?
The cutting edge name itself says that it involves the technology. So technology outcome comes only through, I think, basically I believe that from the B.tech programs. We are offering the B.tech programs six branches. So CSE alone, 4 branches. So computer science engineering and artificial intelligence and machine learning, B.tech program in artificial intelligence and data science, and the data science, B.tech program in data science. Apart from that, we are offering 2 more circuit branches: electronics and communication, electrical and electronics. So these are all the 6 programs, I think. So cutting edge technologies can be emerged through these 6 programs. So here the technology, the cutting edge technology involves the technology domain as well as the industry needs. So industry needs can be incorporated through the curriculum, through various credit courses. Either technology, entire curriculum is touch upon the technical aspects, as well as and some industry gap that can be provided through the skill development programs that we are providing in terms of the credit also, and some are the audit subject also, some are the value-added courses also. And we have some of the MOUs with some various companies, tied with IBM also, and we applied for ISRO outreach program as per the direction of the higher authority. And also we are providing the so many course specific laboratories. They can explore the some experiential learning through laboratory components in the lab, as well as theory case studies also we are providing for the students to develop some mini project, and those projects can be converted to prototype, and prototype can be converted to the product patent. This is a long way to go. So but in the first year itself, they can explore some mini projects. They can try out some mini projects in the first year level itself. But in the and we have this concentrating on innovation and research component. So this innovation and research, so we had to plan the institution innovation council, that is also under pipeline, and also we can convert the innovation research center to a incubation also, that is also that is under process. Students can exhibit their talent, or they can execute their programs, or they can come out with innovative ideas, and they can be tested in the laboratory. What we have exclusive software labs and hardware labs and testing labs also. And student can also participate in many of the boot camps outside, and also we are providing the boot camps even at the college level also, to exhibit their skill even in technical way, as well as the co-curricular and extracurricular also. Here the involvement of the student innovative ideas, we have some separate platform we have planned to create. So Yukti Innovation Challenges, that is also one of the ICT initiative and MHRD initiative. So students who are come up with a new concept, either it may be a technical or it may be non-technical, it can be converted to a sort of real-time challenges, and they can participate in the outside world also and come up with a new idea. So obviously this will become they can be an entrepreneur also. So that is one of the objective in the curriculum itself. And obviously whatever these knowledges help them to fetch a job. That is not at all a tough job. Each one will get a placement. That's what we are offering, 100% placement. Apart from that, they can take up the higher studies abroad also. And because our curriculum is an international level.
Thank you so much for the valuable information.
Okay, thank you.
So coming to our Dean, Dr. C. Kalarajan, I would pose one question. So what are the USPs of B.tech?
If I say USP of the B.tech program, there are many reasons. I can list out 6 or 7 major the reasons of the USP of the B.tech program. In our university, we are creating a leaders. So that is the one thing, rather than the graduate. And our the learning environment, I can say that it is a dynamic learning environment. And regarding the infrastructure, particularly about the laboratory, it is a state-of-art laboratories and classrooms. And curriculum is one important thing. It is based on the choice-based credit system. The curriculum comprises a blend of many courses. I can say that 10 different course types, which includes the program core, discipline elective, skill enhancement courses, project-based learning, community courses. So like that, there are 10 different types of courses, which includes a total of 160 credit. So that is the other reason. And I can say that the industry interaction and partnership, one is an IBM partnership with our university. Then I can say that 100% placement, which is proved in our sister institutions. So that was the past history. And our faculty are well qualified, and most of them are PhD, doctorate PhD holders. They are having a wide experiences. So these are all the main reasons I can say that the USP for the B.tech program. If I want to elaborate, the choice-based credit system is a one important thing. So student can opt that different subject in a different school. Even the open electives, they can opt in the other school also. So these are all the main things I can say that 7 and 8 particular. There are various reasons, which includes the many other activities apart from the academic, various club activities, including the painting club or coding club or hackathon club or sports activity. So these are all the unique features I can say for the B.tech program. Thanks to our management for providing such a great infrastructure in our university.
Thank you so much for providing the insightful perspective. Thank you once again. So thank you everyone for joining us today and providing valuable information to our parents as well as the students. So it's been a wonderful session till now, and thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all the professors.